Vulnerability and capacity assessments are one of the prominent and widely used approaches that allow for an integrated and participatory approach to assess vulnerability and capacity to adapt to climate change at the community level. Basically, it allows fisher folk and other people in the community to identify how the places they live and work are affected by climate change and their priorities for action. The assessment work focused on three fishing communities: Gove and Grenville in Grenada, and Windward in Carriacou.
A wide range of stakeholders were actively engaged within each target coastal and fishing community, including fisherfolk and their organizations, community groups like Guelph Fishermen Co-op Society, and local government agencies to ensure a participatory process in assessing key vulnerabilities and priorities for adaptation to climate change.
Climate hazards impact me as a fisher, from the increase in sargassum, which entangles my line out at sea, to the washing up on the shores and giving off this toxic smell. The destruction of our reefs due to the increase in seawater temperatures and acidification have shown a decline in a lot of the fish caught, and it's very hard these days to even plan when you're going to do a little farming, as the rain cycles now are no longer. Rain falls when rain falls. It's like there is no longer any distinct season.
Over the past 3 years, I've been attached to the Fisheries Division, and there has definitely been minor changes taking place. There are certain seasons that are peak for catching a particular species of fish. However, in the recent years, there has been a steady depletion. We have seen it with the mahi-mahi, what we call dolphin, and also the wahoo, commonly known as kingfish. Because of climate change, the waters are becoming warmer, the weather is more unpredictable, and there is a shift in the fish distribution. Therefore, the fishers have to travel much farther for almost the same quantity or sometimes even less. And so we have a ripple effect in that the cost of the fish price has increased. And not only are the fishers affected, but also the fishing vendors, and as a result, we the consumers as well.
Right now, the seaweed going on the seaweed. You're looking like that, you're cut up over your knee. Yeah, deep down there.
As the sargassum seaweed washes itself onto the shore, you could see it takes over the whole coastline, and it makes it difficult for beachgoers, those who want to enjoy the natural resources, the sun, the sand, and the sea. They now have to maneuver through the sargassum to actually get a spot. And it's not only being on the beach, but when you get there, sometimes there is a potent aroma that the sargassum lets out, and it's not healthy for the fishers, the beachgoers, the general public. So the sargassum seaweed is definitely a hazard when it comes to climate change.
First of all, right now we have so much no-day fishing because of very, very high winds. Guys just cannot go out, and that has been a cry now for a number of weeks. So that's a serious thing. Regards to the dryness, we are now experiencing some serious drought, which means that very little water, limited rainfall, and that means that the agricultural sector, the farmers, are going to be seriously impacted. So it means that there will be scarcity of nice, fresh, green vegetables, which means now that prices are going to go up. And I'm wondering, with this Sahara Desert, we have this funny cloudy condition. To me, it's going to cause a lot of serious problem. And then finally, we see the coastal degradation. coastal erosion. For some weird reason, we see very high seas on the western side of Carriacou, and some of our beaches are normally very calm now, and people are there enjoying beach recreation. Is now everybody's staying away from the beach. Hillsborough has been flooded out, so is Steel Bay, and it's going to bring a lot of more problems. So we need the coast, and in small island communities, we live on the coast, we live on the beach. The town is on the beach, everything is on the beach. And when you are so bombarded, then you have a serious problem. What can be done? Wastewater management might be one of the things that we have to consider. Extremely important, especially through our watersheds and so on. Maybe some natural coast mitigation management, like planting mangroves. A lot of persons are taking things in their own hand now and is putting stones and soil into the coast, and I'm not so sure whether this is the best way to go, but we see that happening. But of course, the best thing that we have to do now is to develop smart and build smart. We have to strengthen the coastline, but not allow it or help it to disintegrate.
A lot more has to go into public awareness to get people to fully understand the impacts climate change has on the environment, our lives and livelihoods. And a lot more innovative restoration programs need to be done, utilizing these key stakeholders to champion the processes.
The CC4FISH project is contributing by increasing the capacity of fisher folk through training in safety at sea and ICT training. We've also provided training for our captains to ensure that when they go out and ply their trade, they are going out well equipped. CC4FISH is also providing training in business skills and financial management for fisher folk in Grenada. We are also providing training in the handling of fish and processing under HACCP standards. And this is in an effort to encourage value addition, encourage enhancement of product and product development.